Hello, everybody. It's Justin. That's rock and roll stuff right there. All right. Oh, those not the droids I'm looking for. There we go. Okay, I'm on the Watch Me Work Network. It's a wonderful site that I suggest that you guys check out. Okay. So I should be up and coming. I'm actually going to post this on one of my pages. All right. There we go. And we have one for Twitter. Hashtag release. Hashtag game devs. Hashtag indie. Indie dev. Hashtag RPG maker and tag love. There we go. Okay. I'll pop out the chat here. That. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. All right. So, what we're going to be doing today is more stuff on release. I had a bit of a discrepancy here where when I was in the Bronx, put on some of my tunes. I was in the Bronx, I ran into a little bit of problems with it not decreasing in number when I was yeah, it's not there. When I was going through the subworld, so she's the one that I actually have mostly done. Okay, those are just the gates right there. She has 6 of those. But what's supposed to happen is that when you unlock a treasure chest, what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to decrease in the number. Let's see here. Hmm. I'm trying to make sure that I didn't actually do something wacky where I was thinking that maybe, I don't know, I didn't need to decrease the confrontation points for some reason. Like, this is pretty wacky down here. Obvious teaching, basic teaching, blah 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 blah. Variable, yeah. So basically, this thing has randomly generated stuff going on with it. Yeah, which is kind of wacky. I don't know if I agree with that or not. I think I know why I did it though, so it's all good. Anyway, oh yeah, and the teachings were so screwed up. It went to like different characters who weren't even in the game yet. So let's do this. Hmm. I think it's the control variables. Right, that's it. Level 1, I think that's what I need. Subtract 5. So I'm thinking it actually needs to be right over here. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Yeah. Confrontation points. If you had that many, then okay. Yeah, that's simple. Okay. There's 10 on this one. All right. Okay, just gotta do that for all of these. To be frank with you guys, I didn't know. I kind of run out of hope for this little project, but now that I'm getting back into it, like, it's been worth the effort. Let's just say that. I know it may cause a lot of confusion, you know, it's just, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if I agree with myself about it giving random items like this. That's a leather belt idea. Okay. Oh, it's idea. Okay. What does a leather belt idea do? Have to look at that in just a second. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's right. Um, if these ideas are actually money making ideas, you can go and sell back, um, or get materials for it to sell. So they wouldn't have any effect on the gameplay other than you making money. Because one of the things that I want I want the money not to be just like you can only get it from like you can only get it from monsters or whatever. Like, because it is kind of weird. Like, you know, you get like a stack of money from a monster. It's like, what? Oh no, you can get hide and sell it and things like that. You know, so I wanted to be more of a. I really wanted this game to have like a deeper economy or deeper economic principles, because I didn't want to be this thing where, you know, you just go out and kill a bunch of things, you know, and you make money that way. I wanted like it to be a thing where it's like you're thinking about ways to actually almost kind of enterprise, and that's how you make your money. Because I want things to get in to be very expensive, because it forces you to think about ways to get actually money. And I actually wanted a system where you can buy things on line of credit. So if you buy something on credit, then you could do that. But, you know, eventually the bill collector's coming, you know. And I wanted like to be like almost like a boss character where you're like, you know, you gotta pay up. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like in Persona, where you had the Reaper on the floor if you stayed there too long. so you hear those chains coming. That's your hole behind. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of want to be like that kind of thing, because I think that credit is a real gamble. What if you pay it off every month? You know, it's like I kind of go in the same thinking, because I would say the same thing. You know, but then Dave Ramsey really kind of broke it down. It's kind of like the credit card companies, and I know this now because of, you know, me being enterprise and entrepreneurship and everything from like my own company, and what marketing actually does and is. But they spend millions of dollars, just millions of dollars, learning about what you're going to do before you do it. Right? Like, millions of dollars into research in order to play you, the consumer. And not with anything that, you know, is necessarily malicious. It's just that they want to make their sales. That's wrong. So if you think of it that way, then, and you know that they're trying their best to get into your pockets, isn't it like naive to believe that you're sticking it to the man with a credit card? You know, it's like, well, I'll just pay it off and I get my points and this, that, and the third. Like, if you really kind of think about it, it's like, they're so sure that you're going to F up somehow, because you get a tax write-off anyway, if you don't pay or whatever. Isn't it, like, crazy to think that, like, if you're doing this, then that you're going to somehow beat them? I mean, they give you money back for paying the stuff off because it is apparently worth more money to incentivize you to use it in the hopes that you turn your brain off and just habitually use that thing and not think about it. That maybe the return on that is worth it to them in terms of just giving you money back for having nice, clean credit score or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you kind of think of it that way. It's kind of like, dang. I mean, they just send you credit cards in the mail. Why? You know, like, why? Are they trying to be nice? You know? No, they're pushing a product. You know, the interest that you accrue is basically their product. That's how they make money. And they're sure, they are positive, they have researched millions of dollars. They've done millions of dollars of research to figure out how you're going to F it up and not pay it. So that's why I'm just like, you know what? I'll put a line of credit in this game, is to show that, you know, the bill collectors do come eventually. And they're gonna come when you least expect, it, because the reason because you least expect is because you've been so conditioned by the credit card to just swipe it, forget about it, that you're gonna have a tendency to overspend. And then we have a tendency to overspend. It's like, oh man, I forgot that I didn't have that money in there, and I just went crazy. And because it was so easy, you know, you make it easy to spend money, they'll do it. It's easy to spend money now. It's easy as it's probably ever been in the history of the world to spend money. Like, you know, the Apple Tap, like, or tapping. Just gotta tap the screen now, you know what I'm saying? And like, and that junk actually goes through, and it's like, oh dang. It's amazing if you really think about it, you know? It really is amazing. So that's my credit cards are not your friend speech. They are absolutely not your friends. Which I would have thought it wouldn't have. I think people are wising up to it now. I think every kid nowadays have seen their brother, their sister, their parents, you know, go into debt. and they're like, mm-mm. And I think that some people are, are already freaked out about their school loan debt. So I think a lot of people are just kind of wising up to the game now, which I'm happy about. Very happy about that. I heard this recently. I heard that, and this did kind of blow my mind. I heard that like 20% of college students with student loans are actually taking their loans out in order to pay on cryptocurrency, which is illegal because you sign a thing saying that hey, I'm going to spend my school money on school, but they're actually taking their school money and then investing it back into school in Bitcoin. Isn't that crazy? Just not so much, what I'm saying, whether or not cryptocurrency is a good idea or a bad idea. Just the nerve, though. Like, my personal feelings about cryptocurrency is the fact that like I said, it's kind of like a lot of different things. It's kind of like VR. It's kind of like 3D movies. It's kind of like a lot of things. It's not easy enough to really get into and to use and to not worry about. It's not simple enough. It's just not there yet. It might be pretty easy. Easier than it was before. But regardless, it's just not there yet. It's just not there yet. Which is fine. It'll get there eventually. I think it'll be a very, very incredible thing eventually. Just isn't there yet. And because of that, that's why I stay away from it. Because number one, I don't understand it. I don't invest in anything that I don't understand. And number two, like I said, it just ain't there yet. But I'm very excited for it to be there, though. And as I said this before on the show, I'm like, everyone's like, oh well, we're going to basically usurp the banks and the government and things like that, and it's gonna be this wonderful thing where you don't have to be regulated by, with your own money and things like that. Cool. But what's the government gonna be doing when you're, and the bank's gonna be doing when you're usurping them? Are they gonna kind of be thinking like, man, we can't control it. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Like, no. They are millions of dollars steps behind ahead of you. Millions of dollars of steps ahead of you, buddy. So don't get it twisted. I think they had pulled something recently with cryptocurrency saying, or done something to sabotage it or whatever. And we'll keep on doing that until they get, control of it and find out a way to regulate it. So again, this is the rough patch, and this is the dirty game. But it might not be the worst thing in the world to just invest just a little bit of money into it and just kind of let it sit. I just wouldn't do anything with it right now because it's just to have a little nest egg, for when it actually becomes stable and viable and things like, and valuable and things like that. That you'll have something in there. Because for all I know, what I'm saying, like, that thing was going to increase in such a value that, it'll be like be like a mortgage payment just to freaking buy one tenth of a Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But a little something, just an itty bitty little piece of something, just not much after that. Okay, cool. I think all of that is wrong in terms of the what I'm coding right here, but I don't know. I think like all this is wrong right here. I'll go randomize that. I got a better handle of that when I did the latest game, so I don't know. Jury's still on that one. I'd like to think that I actually, you know, tested this stuff out before I cease development. Sorry about that, guys. The weather is changing and would like very much to change the temperament of my body and health, but I'll receive that in Jesus' name. I ain't doing all that. I refuse. Excuse me. Let's have a bunch of neat stuff on it. Okay. 25, 25. This will be a big chunk of it right here. All right. This is an insane game. Yeah, it needs to have like 30 on that one. Bam. Cool. I want you guys to know too that my BO is outrageous right now. It's just outrageous. I thought y'all would you want to know that because you know I'm a nice guy. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Oh, Justin. Why won't you take better care of yourself? All right. Shazam. 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 Yeah, I might sell this version of the game for like a couple of dollars or something like that. I don't know, it sounds wrong for me to like throw a couple of dollars at it, you know, but it's just not the true version. It's not the true vision of what I want to see. Yeah, this stuff gets super weird, super quick. All right, excellent, cool. I'll cross that off the list of ish to do. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, cool. All right. All right, cool. Really, a lot of the work is going to be done in here. And this is really where all the character development is going to be taking place, for the most part. Yeah, this is where all the character development is going to be at. So it's like, yeah, character development, and then like story progression. So this may not balance out right, though. I have a suspicion that it probably won't. Because the way that the thing is set up, it is, oh wow, this is the original battle music from the game. Like, this is like the original battle music. But like, I was using Music Maker MX or whatever. No, I think it's a Music Maker for PlayStation 2, and I'll use the full samples or full loops, and I wanted to be more musical than that, so I just kind of scrapped the whole thing, you know. It's just kind of, but it's not. There's a better rendition of it now, but it's what the original actually sounded like. Huh, that was weird. I don't know what super howdy means, but just seem click in there. And that's Black Simulator soundtrack right there. So yeah, that's the original music. Wow, it takes me back. It's crazy. Oh yeah, that's right. I went into somebody's world or Bronx. No, this is the Queens. Where's the Bronx? That's okay. I guess this is a release room, whatever. I wasn't able to get out, and I was pissed. I was like, no. I wish I could pop this thing out. But I don't think I can. I wish I could pop the whatchamacallit out, but I can't. It's okay though. Yeah, everyone had a everyone has a room full of memories. I can add anything here. Oh, that's probably why I couldn't. I hate it when I do that. Ah. So I'll test this whole Bronx thing out here. That's what I'll do. Yeah, these are all just memories. Yeah. So let's do this real quick. She's the only one that's programmed, so we'll go with her. Okay. Okay, so I've gotten this stuff. So trippy. Grind taught me so much. It was the first time I'd really taken a seriously look at typos. Like, I'm debating whether or not to, like, I am probably just gonna go over the entire game script again, so I might as well just start taking notes on some of the stuff. Take a look at God. Like, how could all of this come from nothing? The animals are so specific with how they're made. The skins are perfectly made for their environment and everything. It's really neat, but I just don't think he wants anything to do with little ants like us. Too much craziness going on in the world for him to be doing much of anything. I'm just gonna live. Okay, I think what they're just talking about right here is hide, as in like animal hide. think this was the first dress I can remember having. The one I was left behind in. Brian gave me this thing he wanted at a carnival. I loved it, and I loved him. Even though I knew he was a thief and a cutthroat, he was a great dad to me. I loved him so much, and I still miss him, even though it's my fault. Let's lead to the subworld. And then we're gonna go here. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, it decreased it accordingly. Great. Open that up. Build idea. Anxiety. Ah, crap. Alrighty. I think I got most of the treasure chests. Most of them. Crap. Ah. You know what? It didn't take away all my points either. I didn't realize that. 'Cause I had 38 coming in here. Oh, crap. Oh. Oh, okay. Cool. Ah. Like you. Fib. That means he's strong. Or not. Good preaching. Oh, look, another one. Prostitution. What? Oh crap. Shame. Punching and kicking my favorite thing to do. Only one can be funny, that's either me or you. So get your knuckles up and get your feet ready steady, cause I'm ready to blow. It's my homeboys wrote that song, it's great. Essential teachings. Let's go ahead and exit here. Leave the queens. Oh, doggone it. Yeah, I need to separate those because that's way too confusing. Alright. It's her dad. So here we are. I was looking forward to being with him. I had too much on my mind. I just wanted to forget about those things and spend some time with someone. But he was one of those men who didn't really know what he was wanting out of life. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in a situation like this. I told him whatever he paid for. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done this. I'll just leave. Couldn't let him do that. Dudley wanted me to suffer. We had to at least believe that, so I convinced him to stay. Just talk for a while. I have a daughter around your age. She hates me. And being here, I can see why. Apparently I'm no different than my mother, a drunk and a coward. I just listened. Some people just needed that. My youngest is always caught in the middle of fights. It's a terrible thing, but I hate that she's always everything. That she's everything I want to be with no effort. And my wife, she turned to those religious freaks, always looking down on me. Isn't it pathetic to depend on an imaginary friend to get through life? I don't know. Trust me, it is. But the changes, they're irritatingly positive. I hate her too now. I just want to hurt her. She'll deal with that. I didn't care much for this man, but I understood what I could. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but I feel better than when I do. Can I just lay on your lap until time's up? I always wanted that from her. And that's what we did, but it wasn't the last time. Jeez, dude. That got super deep. Again, I'm not trying to sound like a pretentious schmuck who's impressed by his own work. It's not like that. I've been on hiatus for years now, and I'm just kind of rediscovering this thing, and it's like crazy. Yo! Is that how we're spelling it these days? I kind of feel bad because I'm like giving like all these spoilers away and everything. So, but for those early adopters, this is for you, Dave. you and your kind. Let's go ahead and leave. Oh, that's an error. Let's see. It's supposed to be all dark in here, but not bright. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? There's my pen. Exiting from Bronx doesn't dim lights. Okay. My can. Your can ain't working right here. Your can ain't working right here. It's supposed to be like that. That's like one word. Your can ain't working around here. Your can ain't working around here. Oh my gosh. I could have saved it in there, but whatever. Okay. So okay, we're gonna go here and we'll switch this typo real quick. Okay. I'll see how far I got. I just got into Elise and lead. So like you can also unlock more conversations the deeper you go into your to your subconscious and try to unlock all those old memories. Yeah. And I did not do this either. So when you exit, yeah, when you exit and go to Queens, either way, this should get rid of all of your whatchamacallits, your confrontation points. So I don't know if I saved it for that or if I saved it for saved it for that or I think if you just I think it's the best thing if you just exit out of there, then you know you just screwed in terms of confrontation points. So we'll do one thing at a time. We'll just put in right here. We'll just take a look at it. We'll set the variable to. Actually, I can just do this. Still, can't I? Yep. Okay, so we'll set it at 0. The reason why I haven't done all of these guys, because like LEDs is the experimental version of this in terms of this whole concept of the Bronx and everything. So That's why I only have it for right here. I just really hope that I don't forget key. I don't think that I will, though. I think I've mapped this thing and organized it well enough to where I won't get lost in the shuffle of stuff. Obviously, I'm experimenting here. Yeah, this is what I was looking for right here. Okay. So that's in number 4. That's fine. Oochie wally wally, oochie baby. Okay, okay, I'm gonna stop singing oochie wally wally. Because that's not the song I need to be singing right now. Okay. Almost done. So that's the thing, like if you like these will have, there will be 3 different levels per person's like Bronx or subconscious basically. So it's like if I don't master this first one and then I went and did all these changes in like the other one, and like I had to go back over and change and fix everything all over again. It's kind of a freaking nightmare. So I'm trying to just play in this one area as much as possible in order to fix all the bugs and all the little inconsistencies and things like that. So you basically want to master one area first, and then once you've done that, you can go back in and mess with other stuff. That's just a pro tip. Okay, got it. And we'll go ahead and turn some tunes back on. All right. That does it. Okay, the tent needs to be 0. So I want to go to Queens and go to memories. That's cool. Da. Was it from the room that I tried to leave? I think it was. Okay, yeah, it was. Bam. Cool. All right. Gully. Excellent. All right. Oh. What the F is this? Okay, whatever. Okay. So I don't think it's looking pretty good so far. Which it better look like other good. Am I really getting disconnected already? Jeez. Accent and glitch are killing the game. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I noticed that too. It's like breaking up on my end too for some reason. It might be because of racism. That's just something popular I heard recently, so you know. Figured I'd just go ahead and join on the bandwagon. Woo woo. Um Oh, whoops. That's not the right one. What the French toast? Yeah, she has the right idea. I don't know what the F's going on the other one. Okay. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. It's hairs. I got a little confused. Okay. All right, cool. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hold off until next time. Truly, I do mean this when I say this. Thank you so much, McKee, for joining me on the streams and everything. A lot of times we have like connectivity or lag issues here, but it's really good having at least somebody on here. Even if it's just you, that's fine. Not just you. You're more than enough, good sir. So, but thanks for joining me. Check out McKee's stuff too. McKee has a lot of good sound and musics on his SoundCloud. This Virix Dreamcore, VIRIX Dreamcore. That is his music making apparatus. If you kind of like that kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's just dope. Just check it out. You'll like it. You'll like it a lot. Perfect for games too. So anyone who's actually a game publisher or whatever, definitely check his stuff out. It's well worth the time and investment. So anyway, guys, you can find more updates and things like that and ways to support me in the links in the description below. There's a Patreon for this project specifically, and that is still going on. That's there to help pay for colors for art, and that's mainly what I really need a lot of. I need a lot of that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, guys, I'll hit you up next time. Same bat channel, same black time on the blackity black. That is going to be 6 o'clock every Wednesday, and I'll be streaming here for an hour at least, of an hour, and we'll just kind of go from there. But anyway, guys, Lord willing, I will smoke with y'all next time, and bye bye.